Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Josh and I make videos about how to make your money go the furthest. So if you're interested in making and saving as much money as possible, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and liking this video. I really appreciate your support. So in this video, I'm going to be going over 6 different ways in which you can earn passive income. Now the main difference between passive income and active income is active income is a type of income that you earn from going to your 9-to-5 job and you're putting in actual work day after day, whether that is owning your own business and putting in actual work in your own office, or it's your regular job that you go to 8 to 4, 9 to 5, whatever that may be. Passive income, on the other hand, is income that you earn by not really putting in as much work. There may be that initial effort in setting up that passive income, or you may have to have the 8 to 4 or 9 to 5 to fund that passive income, but it's essentially income that you make while you sleep. And of course, it's the best type of income. What's better than waking up every single morning knowing that you are wealthier than what you were the previous night when you went to sleep? And passive income is so important to me because maybe one day we'll lose our job, or maybe one day we won't be able to work as much as we can. But if we still have that passive income coming in, at least we'll have some source of income funneling in to help us pay off some of the little things that we need to. In addition to that, it's just nice having an extra income source. Passive income isn't something necessarily you'll become rich with overnight. It's definitely kind of a long-term thing, and you may never get wealthy off of passive income, but it's certainly something that you should always work towards, and it'll be some extra income flowing in. So the first and most simple way of earning passive income on my list today is opening an online savings account. Now this may be something that you guys already have set up at just your regular bank down the street, or maybe one of the mainstream popular banks such as Bank of America or Chase. And unfortunately, those banks have a little bit of a higher overhead than the online banks do. And because of that, they don't offer nearly as high of interest rates as your online banks will. So at Bank of America or Chase, for example, they may only offer 0.01 to 0.03% interest, which means if you have $10,000 in your savings account, you're only going to earn a mere $1 over a period of 1 year, which is really, really awful. Whereas if you have your money in an online bank, where right now at this point in time, February of 2020, if you had that same $10,000 in one of those savings accounts earning 1.7% interest, which are very easy to find, you would be earning $170 over that same year, which of course is $169 more. You're pretty much cheating yourself of more passive income by not having that money in an online savings bank. And yeah, you might be one of those people who still don't trust the online process, or you still want to go to your physical location bank, be able to speak with someone. But at these online banks, you can always call them on the phone. Most of them are very friendly. You can still withdraw your money. You can transfer it to your regular bank. It's very safe and simple, and many of them are FDIC insured up to a certain amount. Now me personally, I have my money in an online bank for VO Bank, which I believe at the moment earns around 1.85% interest. Of course, that was well over 2% at one point in time, but those interest rates are slowly dropping, so be on the lookout for that. But as I said, you can find many banks that are around 1.7% interest, and if you want to have your money at a bank where you can actually walk in and physically speak with someone, I know that Capital One at the moment is 1.7%, and they have many different Capital One banks, and even these cool things called Capital One cafes, which I believe I saw one when I was in Philadelphia, I think it was. And they basically have different people in there chatting and helping you with the account, and of course you can get coffee, and I think you get extra cash back if you buy coffee with your Capital One credit card. So those are really cool places. Now VO Bank does have a minimum account opening of $100, so it's really not that much. And they are FDIC insured up to $250,000. I'm not going to get into too many other aspects of VO Bank just because this isn't a review for VO Bank, but it is one that I've personally been with and I can vouch that it is a good bank. And I would definitely recommend that whichever online bank that you do sign up for, make sure to read all the policies. Some of them may have a minimum account opening, and some of them may make it so you have to have your funds in there for a certain period of time before you can withdraw them. Also, some of them will have rules on how many times you can transfer funds out of the bank or else you'll get some type of fee. So make sure you're reading all the different types of fees before signing up to the bank. Don't just blindly go into throwing your money into a bank that you may find out down the line that you're getting feed to death on certain aspects, whereas you could have been with another bank that doesn't charge all those fees. So if you are interested in learning more about VO Bank, I will put in the description a link to their website where you can look more into it and potentially sign up. I won't be earning any type of referral bonus for that, unfortunately, even though I do vouch for them. It's a great bank. You still personally need to make that own decision for you though, so please definitely read into it before signing up. Another great way of making passive income is by creating a YouTube channel like me. Now, right now, I'm not making any type of passive income online for YouTube. Would I like to begin making passive income off of YouTube videos? Certainly, who wouldn't? I do believe that you need around 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before you can begin monetizing your content. And then of course you can make money in other ways, certainly on YouTube as well. If you get popular enough, you see a lot of YouTubers that have their own brand merchandise they'll sell, like t-shirts and hoodies. Again, I'm not nearly popular enough to begin doing that, and I'm not gonna start selling stuff to you guys. I really want to just build this channel up with enough really good content and give a lot in the beginning before beginning to start my own t-shirt line and go too crazy with that type of stuff. Of course, building a YouTube channel will take time, and there's no guarantee. There's a lot of competition on here, so unless you really enjoy making and editing videos and learning more and helping people, it's probably not the best route to go. People who do have a huge following on YouTube definitely make a good chunk of passive income. Of course, in a way you can say that YouTube is also an active income, because as I'm filming right now, I'm doing something, I'm doing work, and later I'll have to edit this video, which is also work. So that in part is kind of active income, but the videos that I have already made in the past, the ones that I've edited and I've already posted, those videos, if I was monetized, would be earning myself passive income. And the third way of earning passive income would be through affiliate marketing. And once again, I could go back to my second idea of earning passive income. If you had a YouTube channel, you see a lot of YouTube channels who recommend certain services, and they'll go either directly to businesses and get some type of code that people can use when they're checking out to purchase something on a website, or they might have an Amazon affiliate link, so they might recommend some type of computer that they use or some type of camera. And if someone goes in the description, clicks on that link, and they go to buy that camera, they'll earn a certain commission from Amazon for that person using the YouTuber's link to go and purchase that camera. And also, I believe if they go to a different part of the website after they click that link, if they purchase something within like 24 hours, I believe, even if it's not that computer or camera that they're recommending, I believe they also earn a commission on that. So that's definitely a route to go. In addition to that, you could also use affiliate marketing if you started like a blog or something, for instance, online. You may even be able to start up a Facebook page where you're posting content to others and people begin liking your Facebook page, or maybe they're liking your Instagram page, and every once in a while maybe you can pop up and say, hey, this is the camera that I use. If you'd like to purchase this camera, you can consider clicking on this link. And they click on the link and they go off and purchase it. But there's definitely different ways that you can use affiliate marketing to make money for yourself. And finally, one other site that you can get affiliate marketing from would be ClickBank. If you go to that website, there's different businesses kind of selling their services, and they'll give you a personalized link that you can use either in your YouTube videos, your blog, Facebook, etc. So those are definitely great options. And of course, just like YouTube, if you were to start a blog, it would be something you'd have to put in a little bit of active work in terms of typing up articles for your website, keeping your website active. You would have to have a way in terms of getting a viewership for your website, because if people aren't coming to your website, they won't be able to click on those affiliate links. So once you're drawing some traffic in, you'll have people coming in, clicking on those articles that you wrote 1 year ago, and then maybe perhaps clicking on your affiliate link and buying something which will earn you commission. So in that way, you're earning passive income off of work that you did previously. All right, so another way that you can earn passive income is by purchasing high dividend stocks. Now, this is certainly a little bit more risky than the other methods, just because you can potentially lose money if you're not investing into the correct companies. Now, I personally use Robinhood, so I can definitely vouch that they are a good service. And I will put a link in the description below that you can click and you can earn one free stock up to $500. I'll also be earning a free stock when you do so if you want to help me out, but you'll also get the 1 free stock. So it kind of helps us both out in a way if you think of it like that. Once again, guys, please do your research before you go onto Robinhood or any other brokerage and start buying high dividend stocks. Because like I said, you can definitely lose money. Now you may be wondering what a dividend is, and a dividend is basically a sum of money that a company will give to its shareholders, basically thanking them for being a shareholder of their company. And this money could either come from the profits of their company. If they've been extremely successful and been gaining a lot of profits, they'll be giving their profits back to their shareholders. Or even if they're losing money, some companies that are losing money for a period of time have a lot of extra cash in their reserves, and they'll still give out dividends to their shareholders, just as kind of a thing of saying, hey, stick with us here. We don't want you to leave. We may be losing money, but we're going to give out a higher dividend just to keep you around, and maybe to entice people who aren't currently a shareholder of their company to say, hey, this company is losing money, but they are giving out a high dividend, so that might be enough for us to consider them and put our faith that they're going to bounce back and they're going to start making money and being successful again. And in the meantime, we'll earn that high dividend yield. But once you do your research, definitely I would recommend signing up for Robinhood. It's very beginner friendly, and there is a link in the description where if you click that, sign up, you'll earn 1 free stock worth up to $500. All right, moving on along to the 5th way of earning passive income would be to write an ebook. You're probably thinking to yourself, how is this passive income? I have to write up this big ebook online, I have to do all my research, and after that I may not have anyone who actually buys my ebook. What a waste of time. That's doing all that work and I'm not actually earning any money. Isn't that the exact opposite of passive income? And yes, you are putting in, once again, you're putting in active work to do your research on what you're going to write about, and then doing your active work of actually physically writing your ebook, and then going through the editing process, and then finally publishing it online. But once all that work is done, all you really have to do is sit back and potentially collect your sweet cash. Now, is it possible that you could do all that work and nobody would actually buy your ebook? Certainly. But if you already have kind of a following and you're trusted in the community, and you have like a YouTube account or an Instagram that has a big following, those people love you. So if you publish an ebook and you post it online, there'll definitely be some people probably interested in purchasing it. Or another thing you can do, if you don't have a big following but you want to write an ebook, you could always go to someone who does have a big following, whether that be on Instagram, YouTube, or any other social media presence, and you could go to them and give them some type of affiliate marketing link. So if they approve of your product, they really like it, they think it'll be successful, they can post it for their following to look at, and if their following goes and purchases your ebook, you would be getting that passive income, and then you can just give a percentage of your profits to whoever is recommending your ebook. So that's certainly a way to get noticed if you don't have a big following online, but you want to write an ebook based on your expertise. And then eventually, once that ebook becomes more popular, you'll just be sleeping, raking in the cash from your ebook for many years to come. Okay, so the 6th way of making passive income on my list today is once again a very simple one, and that's just from receiving credit card cash back. Now this way is definitely a little bit slower, but you can definitely find a credit card that earns around 1.5% cash back. So if you're making purchases already and you're not going out of your way to spend extra, if you already spend $100 per week on groceries, at least if you had a 1.5% cashback credit card, that would be $1.50 back in your pocket, which of course, with all those necessary purchases every single year, that can really add up even at 1.5% cash back. And there's some credit cards that earn even more cash back than just the 1.5%. That's just kind of the standard. So that's another way of earning passive income, and once again, that is a little bit slower. It's not going to be something that gets you rich like something like an ebook could. If it does take off, or it's definitely not going to be something that earns you even as much as affiliate marketing if you have a big following and you post those links. But it is another option that you have as far as passive income, and it's easy, and it's a pretty guaranteed source. If you're going to spend money on groceries anyways, you might as well use a credit card to get the cash back rather than using cash where you're not really getting anything for it. So that's just another option you have to earn some passive income. And for those monthly bills that come in for utilities or your cable bills, you might as well use your credit card so you're earning a little bit of cash back which I guess in a way is kind of passive income. And of course, there are many other ways of earning passive income as well. And in the future, I'll definitely make more videos on how to make passive income and maybe go into more of those more extensively. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you did watch the entire video, thank you so much. Please consider liking this video, leaving a comment. Is there any types of passive income that you currently make at the moment? And before you forget, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, I'll see you guys.